Hello, everybody, and welcome to Affordable College Prep's very first Facebook Live event. For those of you that are not familiar with Affordable College Prep, we're exactly what it sounds like. We are there for parents and students that are looking to pick the right college or go into a certain higher education and that need advice, help, and anything in between, whether it's in regards to FAFSA, enrollment, or picking the right college, exactly what their students need and what their children need to succeed after high school or after preliminary school. I myself am the mathematics educator for Affordable College Prep, one of hopefully many to come, and I can tutor and assist in many different math courses, ranging from basic elementary math, if there's a struggle in that, all the way up to a statistics level in college. I was a tutor at Johnson & Wales University in North Miami, and I am not currently in the education business, but I am employed elsewhere as well, at Chartwell's Higher Education, which is a food service for colleges. So I'm kind of in that general, area. So I do have a lot of information regarding colleges, as well as I'm able to help everybody else at the same time. Affordable College Prep math section is going to be very soon. It's coming up. I know on our website we're not very specific on it, but we are preparing a page to where you can enroll in tutoring for your children that are going into college very shortly. We're working on a couple package plans to make it easy and still affordable for you guys. We're doing a lot of pricing research to make sure that we're not just going to be charging you top dollar for something that shouldn't be charged top dollar. Nobody really knows when they're going into college what to expect, and we want to make sure that you're prepared, your students and your children are prepared, so they can get exactly what they want. It's not supposed to be something that is going to be strenuous for your children. It's supposed to be something that will help them. My tutoring experience is always getting to know people on a personal level and really getting to know them so I can help them the best. If I'm able to connect with them and find the way that they learn the best, then it's going to make everybody's life easier. It's going to make them want to come back to tutoring and make them want to learn a little bit more and get a little bit better progressively at it until they can finally get those A's that they really want to get. And hopefully might even help them get scholarships or get even further in their college careers. I am open at any time to questions regarding Affordable College Prep, any math courses, any math questions you can just throw out there, see if you want to test me a little bit, as well as anything and everything about college. I actually just graduated from Johnson & Wales where I tutored, and I'm pretty knowledgeable on the subject. A little bit more about me, myself. I live in Michigan. I was born and raised here. Went to college down in North Miami, Florida, as I keep saying, Johnson & Wales. Lovely school, great school. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in culinary arts and hospitality management, and I loved it down there. Throughout college, I did a ton of different things. It was more of an experience for me than a lot of others have in their college careers. I was able to start a couple organizations on campus and get them to be the top tier and something that a lot of people wanted to be a part of, as well as joining a fraternity and a bunch of other various activities on campus. I logged more than 1,000 hours of community service, and it's just a very rewarding experience for me to be on Affordable College Prep, the team here, and being able to share that with a bunch of other people that are looking to experience the same type of thing that I had, at least in college, or even something even more, even better. I hope that a lot of people aspire to do better than myself and a lot of others out there, because it's just a wonderful experience to, at least for me, helping you guys achieve those goals. My tutoring experience is not too extensive. It was only 2 years of tutoring at Johnson & Wales, but in those 2 years, I believe I transformed the Center for Academic Support there very, very abruptly, I guess that you can say. It was not something that students were able to go and freely feel that they were like in a safe environment where somebody was really trying to help them. It was more of a hassle for some student tutors and other professional tutors to actually help the students, because it was in a wide open area. There's windows where you could look in, and it just didn't feel comforting for students that really wanted help, or not just wanted help, but needed help in certain courses. During my stay at Johnson & Wales, I was able to not only bring people in by just hearsay, people knowing me and wanting to come in for help because they knew I was a very good student during college, but it was also that when they did come in, I made them feel like that they were my only pupil, I guess, where they wanted to work with me because I knew them. I knew how they learned. I knew exactly how they would grasp the most information in the shortest amount of time, because nobody wants to be there for 2 hours, and I understand that. So I try to compensate and for all that by getting to know them the best, to do my job the best. And through my 2 years there, I was able to not only get more people in, but get so many people in that I couldn't deal with them. I had a schedule that was packed 2 weeks in advance with students that only wanted to see me. Other tutors were available, but I was the one they wanted to see, and I attribute that not only to myself, but the students, because they're very dedicated to exactly the same things I am. And I believe that as a tutor, if I show that towards the students, the children, and even the parents, that they will reciprocate with continual service, because I know I'm going to deliver on that promise. Let's see here. I even had some actual students that I still keep in touch with after tutoring. They weren't necessarily college friends. They were just people who I saw every couple weeks from a statistics class or a quantitative analysis class. They just ended up showing up every week, even if they didn't really need tutoring. They just wanted to be around just in case somebody had questions, or just in case they had questions to ask anybody, even if I knew them or not. It was if they could be studying science in that area. I just had that kind of aura, I guess, where people wanted to be around it, and it made me feel great, and it makes me want to do something like this, and I'm glad to be doing something like this in terms of helping other students. And I've gotten things from thank you cards to people offering me donations, which I never accepted them in college. I definitely should have. I was not the most fortunate, but I felt like they could use it a little bit more than I could in those instances, because I'm doing this to help them. It's not necessarily, I didn't want to charge them at the time, but times have changed a little bit, and because we're trying to get into helping more people, it takes a lot more effort, and affordable college prep is definitely a way, that next step, I guess, for me as a math educator to help more people more of the time, more personal scheduled, and I just feel it's going to be a very big success in terms of helping students, parents, and making everyone feel a little bit more secure about going to college, being in college, and everything in between. Once again, if you haven't already liked our Facebook page that you're watching this from, you can go ahead and like and subscribe to that. We also have an Instagram that is Affordable College Prep. No.com on that, as well as a LinkedIn profile, Affordable College Prep. And by liking those and subscribing to those, you'll see everything that we're doing. We post very frequently. We have math tips of the day that are coming up, and math tips of everything. We have everything and anything when it comes to Affordable College Prep, and you can be the first to know if you do subscribe to those. That's where you'll learn about the launching of our site, or our math portion of the site at least, hopefully in the upcoming months. And we have a lot of big things coming up, and we don't want you to miss it, so please subscribe to those. And once again, if you guys have any questions or comments on Affordable College Prep that you would like to ask, I'm definitely here. That's why this is the purpose of the Facebook Live, so I can, I guess, interact with a lot of the fans or a lot of the people that are looking forward to these type of things. And I'm totally up for those. I do not know a lot of the in-depth questions on the Affordable College Prep website. I am just recently became the math educator, and I'm still getting on track with everything. So I can't go too deep, but we do have somebody that is monitoring this Facebook Live that can answer the really tough questions that you have regarding affordablecollegeprep.com and exactly what its future entails. I believe it's going to become a very big thing as long as we take our steps. We're going to have some falls and scrapes, but we're going to get back up and definitely patch those up and figure out the best way to go about this. This is once again our first Facebook Live event, and we are looking forward to having more of these. The more people that end up showing up and like our Facebook page and keep on keeping up with our statuses at least. So a bit for me, I already told you guys a bit about my life during college as a founder of one of the clubs on campus, as well as becoming a vice president of my fraternity during my stay there. But one of the biggest impacts on me, other than just being a part of all these organizations as well as being a tutor, was on graduation day, seeing everyone that I was able to help or not just only help, but impact their lives in a way during graduation. I got to see a lot of people that I helped out pass classes with either barely or they passed it with flying colors. I was able to see them walk across the stage, and I just felt like they were really into everything. They were just happy to be there, happy to graduate, right? And it was just a great feeling to watch them do that, as well as when I went across the stage. I felt like I could feel every one of their gratitude while I was going across, and it really warmed my heart just hearing everyone cheering for me, at least. Even though I know it happened for everybody, I could really feel it, and I knew that was a part of why I felt it, because I know I helped so many people. On top of the math courses that I did tutor in college, we actually, at Affordable College Prep, are able to assist in math courses. We use an online website called Khan Academy. We believe it's the best one out there currently that is free of charge. And not all the time when people use that website they're not able to understand just the written language of math. And we, as Affordable College Prep and myself as a math educator, can help you through those if you wish to take that route in learning. They have everything from algebra, geometry, to college level courses, pre-calculus. And I can actually help you walk through those steps instead of just reading it from the website and attempting to figure it out yourself. I know that having somebody hold your hand through it and making sure that you are really understanding the content correctly is a very big help to everybody. The students, the parents will feel more secure knowing that if they have any questions on what they're reading or any of their answers, if they're right or wrong, and why they're right or wrong. So I can definitely assist in the tutoring of those classes, and those would be at a little bit different rate. And we're still working on the packages, so it'll come in the future. But Khan Academy is a very useful tool, and there's a lot of other math tools online that can be used for various courses. There's some that are specific in geometry and some that are strictly for, I guess, graphing and those sorts of things. And I try to stay away from the calculators online because you're not really learning with them. You're just plugging in what I hear in classes all the time, plug and chug. You put into your calculator, you get a result, and you put it on, right? So I don't really encourage that, although it can be a useful tool if you are looking up just to find if you got the right answer for a graphing question or a question regarding whatever your calculator supports. But I do think that with the right guidance, that tool can be something that can be really useful in learning. And hopefully, if you have one of my sessions, you'll be able to learn that and really grasp the full functionality of those. I also am able to answer questions for parents. Parents are a definite driver of Affordable College Prep because we know a lot of students are either A, afraid to go onto these websites because they don't want to, they're just afraid of college. It scares them a little bit, even though they won't say it. We know that it does. It scared me definitely before I started to go. But we want to offer assistance for parents and emails and support for them to make sure that they are either signing up their students and are making sure they're having a good time and making sure their grades are reflecting exactly the tutoring that they're getting. And we are fully supporting them as well as any others who are concerned with their status. Parents should be the first ones to message us and let us know exactly how they feel, because that's ultimately where everything's coming from. The parents are first and foremost in terms of making sure their children or whoever they're sending through college is succeeding, and then they have to follow up, obviously, and actually attend the tutoring courses. But we are there for you as well as for us. We are available, at least the math educator is, on a very varied schedule. Because this isn't my primary job, I have to kind of adjust my schedule accordingly. I'm usually available nights and weekends, which is amazing because students have classes during the days, and during holidays I also have off and things along those natures, and I'm really available when the students are available, and it will hopefully result in a lot of other great things to come. The 3 packages that we are offering for our math courses right now, they're not fully finalized yet, but we have a bronze, silver, and gold package. Those names are to be determined. We wanted them generic at first, but we're going to cater them to our needs later in the future. Our bronze package includes, let me pull it up here. Our bronze package includes 2 personal emails and email questions to the mathematics educator, which would be myself at the moment. And those questions, it doesn't have to be just one email. It can be an email about one question, and we can back and forth for a little bit until eventually we find a result or find a nice, secure ending to the conversation. Because I know sometimes wording can be a little off, and I don't want to just cut anyone off after one email. It just doesn't seem right to me. So I want to make sure that question is fully fulfilled, whether it takes 1 or multiple emails. And there's going to be 2 of those allowed in that question, and I believe it's a per-month basis. And then there are 2 30-minute sessions with myself as a tutor during those times, during that month that you buy that package. And it can be a very useful tool. It can be right before somebody's final. It could be at the start of the month when they start learning a new lesson. It is all up to you. And if we can find a perfect time between our schedules. The next package is the silver package. Sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties pulling it up right now. I don't know it off the top of my head necessarily. I just know that we've been working hard on the names for the packages as well. So, I'll be getting those from, I believe the person monitoring our Affordable College Prep Live event is going to put those in the comments below for us, and I can kind of read them off and reassure and make sure that those are correctly explained to you guys. I know you guys are really looking forward to Affordable College Prep, and I know there are a couple loyal fans out there. So I want to make sure you guys get the right information. The second math package that we are offering, now that I have it pulled up for me, thank you very much, is going to be, the first one, by the way, is a $50 a month charge for the 2 30-minute meetings, and it's actually 4 email support questions, which is a lot more practical. The second one, which would be silver, or as we say it, I guess, on our spectrum, the current rendition is the Number Ninja package, is $75 a month for 3 30-minute virtual meetings. and 8 email support questions. So it's more so of the email support questions, which is sometimes very useful, especially if you only have a couple spot questions here and there. Either the student having the questions or the parents having the questions. And I highly encourage those because I'm very, very on top of my emails. I can do them during both of my jobs, and it's not a problem. I can answer anything when it comes to college or just math in general. And our third package is the Math Elite, or our Gold package, which is $100 a month, but you get 4 45-minute meetings. So it definitely encourages more so of the personalized tutoring, catering to one specific need, as well as unlimited email support questions, so you don't have to worry about asking the wrong questions at the wrong time, which is always a great thing, as well as access to Affordable College Prep subscription services, which attributes to the videos that we post on our website, math-related or not, as well as different articles that are available on our website. And linked below is the affordablecollegeprep.com link, and you can feel free to explore the website and let us know what you think about it. Let us know on our Facebook. Just tag us. Our hashtag, I believe, is know before you go. Obviously, know what you're doing before you go to college, and that's what we're here for. Or even during college, it's not a problem with us. Just let us know how we're doing on Facebook Live. Let us know everything that you think about what we are, because we are here to help you guys, and that's our main goal, and we want to make sure we satisfy that. Once again, if anybody has any questions, I am here to answer those. I'm not here just to rant. I know that's what it sounds like a little bit, but we are attempting to do the best we can on our first Facebook Live event, and it's working out so far. And we're getting those packages listed in the comments below right now, so be on the lookout for those. And if you have any questions or concerns about that, we'll be free to answer those questions. Some people think that $50 a month isn't that affordable, but in reality, if you look at any other college website that offers tutoring online, you see $50 per hour. And this gives you 1 hour for $50, but you also get email questions. So there's a lot of give and take with it. It does seem a little steep, but in reality, it's very, very conservative, and especially for websites starting out, these are introductory prices, so they are subject to change depending on availability and how fast this website takes off and where we end up going with it. We could see some big things, or we could see a little bit of a slump, and I guess we'll find out in the future, but it all starts with you guys, the students, and the parents. And if you have any suggestions for names for those, instead of the Quick Learner, the Number Ninja, or the Math Elite, also feel free to post those. Even if it gives us a bit of a laugh, I'd be happy to look at those and at least take your input on them. It's something that here at the ACP family we've been debating a lot on, even though it's something so small and doesn't really seem like a big difference. It's to us it matters. I'm just checking up right now and making sure that I am on track and making sure everything's okay with the stream. Seems like the quality's there for the most part. I hope everyone can hear me okay. If not, the 24 minutes was a little wasted. There are a couple good tutor books that are available. For not just for AffordableCollegePrep.com, and we don't actually endorse them, but that I've noticed throughout my time in tutoring that can really help students. And believe it or not, a lot of the Math for Dummy books or Math 101 books that are available actually go very in depth, surprisingly, when it comes to at least going to learn that subject from a basic standpoint. As you delve deeper into the subject, they will become a little bit less useful, but it's a great starting point, especially before going to tutoring. Or if you have any questions about the book, coming to tutoring and asking those questions. They can definitely help at least increase your experience and make your experience more worthwhile while at tutoring, or even just learning in general, whether you're in class or not. Affordable ways to find these books are Amazon. There's a lot of used book places, but during college, if you're looking for a book that's still intact that you can use, Chegg.com is actually a very useful website when it comes to used books. I actually had to get a couple books, a French book and 2 math books from there, and it's a very affordable price, and you can get it per semester or per trimester, whatever your school whatever your school schedule tends to be. And you can get them for a shorter period of time if you would like, or a longer period of time. And then you can end up buying the books from there, although those are expensive. We all know college textbooks are. It's a lot better than the bookstore prices that are on your campuses. And we know here at AffordableCollegePrep.com, our first word is affordable. We know that you're looking for something that won't break the bank in terms of college and studying and making sure you get the grades that you're looking for. Also, take advantage of all of the places that you can get books. Some libraries offer these math books, and a lot of colleges have centers for support. Those support centers, yes, they offer sometimes free tutoring. It might not be the best tutoring, but it's something that's there. Those tutoring centers actually have books that you can rent out even if you're not using a tutor. And those are great tools to utilize, especially during college if you're really struggling. And it's a great working environment. It's a clean, safe working environment where there's less distractions than would normally be in your room with a roommate playing music and the TV blasting. It's a very useful area that you can really just gather your thoughts and they won't get misconstrued. Nobody's going to judge you in there. It's a judgment-free zone. There's just so many benefits from working inside of any tutoring center or any specific place. It doesn't have to be a tutoring center. If you do have the book and you find a very nice quiet area, whether it's in the library or maybe your dorm is quiet, who knows? Having a place like that to study will definitely help you in your studies, at least throughout college, and you'll definitely find that one sweet spot that you like to go just to get work done. Once again, follow us on social media, obviously Facebook.com, AffordableCollegePrep.com. Our Instagram is AffordableCollegePrep, as well as our LinkedIn, no.com on those. And definitely stay in touch with us and make sure you keep up with everything that's going on. We will be posting frequently about our subscription status, about our website when we do add that math tab on there, so you guys can actually, participate with the math tutor and get to know everyone a little bit more. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them now. This is a live event where we get to answer a lot of everyone's questions. And the person that is helping me run this right now is actually letting me know that my time is running out. I didn't even realize it's been almost a half an hour so far. So I would like to thank everyone that came and watched this Facebook Live event for AffordableCollegePrep.com. I'm looking forward to getting a lot of your feedback as long as it comes to Facebook or even our website. We're just looking forward to everything and interacting with the students and the parents that are looking to go to college prepared. Thank you guys. And from everybody from our ACP team, we wish you a happy Wednesday.